Hello, you guys, and welcome to another edition of Wednesday Wellness. Yes, it's another Wednesday, and we're talking about how we can get well and healthy for our babies to come. And maybe you've already had a baby and you're just trying to get healthy, but that's what this whole segment is about. And this is the third video in my Wednesday Wellness series, and I'm super excited about it because today I'm talking about transitioning to vegan. Yes, I am transitioning to a vegan lifestyle. Now, never have I ever been a vegan or vegetarian or, any of that. I haven't. In fact, when I was pregnant with my daughter, my meat cravings came on way stronger than ever before. And sorry if I'm talking funny. I got my wisdom tooth removed yesterday. It's hurting all in here. But as promised, my Wednesday Wellness will come out on Wednesdays, so here we are. So back to when I was pregnant, I craved a lot of meat, and then once my daughter was born and it passed, I just kind of ate foods because it was comfort and triggers, and then I went on a detox. I detoxed for 2 weeks, no food, and then I transitioned to no meats, and then I found that I was able to be perfectly satisfied with no meats, and so I was like, why not keep going? Now, I did have a setback. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I didn't, because I did. At first I was just trying to do it because I was fasting, and I was like, maybe I want meat, I can do it twice a week, no big deal. So at my job, there was rewards that was going on with my students, and we had chicken and everything, and fried potatoes and cookies. So I was like, I just lost some weight. I'm doing good. Let me indulge. That was on a Friday. Saturday, I was sick as a dog, okay? I mean, like, sick. I have a slight lactose intolerance. I was eating ice cream. That was no good. And I ate like a lot of ice cream. And then I was trying to get rid of products that I had that had dairy in it because I didn't want dairy anymore. That's why I said I'm transitioning to vegan. And all the dairy and the ice cream, and then incorporating meat, and then not having it for almost literally 30 days exactly, my body was just like, no. And it made me super sick, and I felt really bloated and very uncomfortable. Sorry if that's TMI, but I just realized in that moment that that's something I do not need to do. Now, I do a lot of meatless alternatives that are also GMO free. And it's important to do your research. Yes, it's a little bit pricey, but for as much as my husband and I were going out to dinner every week, I really felt like it was an even trade-off. Like, for the money that we were spending going to the mall and shopping and getting something to eat, and then going out the next day, and if we go bowling, we go out to dinner, and then we eat something again at the bowling alley. For all that money you spend on all the social eating, you can spend to keep your refrigerator stocked with something healthy. So the reason why I decided to go vegan was I have a hormone imbalance in my body, and I do have a small cyst in my ovary. As far as I know, I only have one, but I would not know again until we do a ultrasound. And so one thing that I wanted to make sure of is how you eat can really affect how many cysts, if it becomes multiple and things like that. Having a healthier diet just increases your chances of fertility. And of course, incorporating foods, superfoods, like spinach and your sweet potatoes and things like that have omega-3s in them are never a bad alternative. Not to mention, remember way back in October, 3 weeks after my daughter had passed, got hit head on? That was another thing. I was overweight and sedentary because I can't work out with a broken foot. And so I needed to come up with an alternative to get some weight off until I can go, to the gym, because that's normally how I lose majority of my weight. And so it was just something that really kind of worked out in my favor. I enjoy cooking now. We spend a lot more time at home together, my husband and I, which I think is very nice. I plan what I'm eating accordingly so that I don't have the urge to go to the chicken or stuff like that. I haven't had any urges to go to fast food or things like that. I can find alternatives. If I want chicken nugget, I can get meatless chicken. If I want fries, well, I can make sweet potato fries, and I can season it myself and use oil that's easier for my body to process and all that good stuff. But we'll talk about that in future Wednesday Wellness. But I just want to briefly state it's not that hard. It doesn't matter if you're just trying to make small healthy choices or whatnot. I'm going to show you just a couple things that are helping me in my transition. One, because I work at school a lot, let me show you my new best friend. Okay, I'm gonna go get her. Hey guys, I'm back, and I wanted to show you my new BFF, Belinda. Belinda is my shoe. That's a towel inside because she scrapes the mess out of my leg. Belinda and I have been together for over 5 weeks now, and I mean, it's really an amazing relationship. She helps my broken foot heal, and I can still be mobile, so I don't have to, you know, not be at work getting my moolah. And so she's been a large reason why I'm transitioning, because compensating weight in your body when you have an injury, you just don't realize how hard it is the heavier you are. And I was not at a healthy weight. I was heading back into the 260s, and that just was not good. And in case you're inquiring, my current weight is 242 pounds because I did have a weight gain and AF showed. So another thing that I'm doing, sorry, hitting the camera. Another thing that I'm doing is Wendy. Wendy is my wonderful water bottle. She is 64 ounces, and I have been drinking her every day. This is only $2.50 at Dollar General. I fill it up with filtered water, and I drink her throughout the course of the day. Now, it is after 6 o'clock, and I promise you, before I go to bed, this whole thing will be completely downed, because according to Dr. Oz, as well as other professional articles, you should be drinking half your weight, cut your weight in half, and that's how many ounces you should be drinking a day. So I normally drink about 24 ounces in carbonated water, and the carbonated water I get has no sodium. It's very important that if you're going to drink a flavored water, to make sure it doesn't have anything that could cause problems for you, and definitely does not have sodium. Water should not have sodium, because water hydrates you, sodium dehydrates you. So you see how that's a problem? And always, I would encourage, especially with the water crisis that are going on in the United States, use filtered water. I have a Brita filter. My husband still likes his bottled water because he can refill it at his job for cheap. But do something. Be green, guys. Be green. And last but not least, with my wisdom tooth, I just want to quickly show you how there are healthy alternatives where you don't have to have setbacks. So I'm actually going to show you the soup that my husband found for me at Kroger's. It's already open because my soup's down here. But it's by Healthy Valley Organic, and it has no salt. It only has 50 mg's per serving, and there's 2 servings in here, so 100 mg's, which is a lot lower than what you can normally have in a day. And in case you want to know that information, there are tons of apps like MyFitnessPal, Lose It, that give you a nutritional breakdown of what you need in order to be healthy, lose weight, maintain weight, or whatever the case may be. But this is the soup that he got me. And it's super bland. So what I did is I added some of my seasonings. Like I use Himalayan salt, sea salt, instead of regular table salt anymore. My husband's using the last of it, but I'm strictly using Himalayan salt. So I added a little bit of that to give it flavoring. And you can look up how Himalayan salt has better properties, just it digests better in your body. So yes, I am having some salt, but I'm having sea salt that's better for your body. And I added a little bit of my Mrs. Dash table blend, and I did not add a lot because people have different fillings on Mrs. Dash, but it has no sodium, but it does have potassium in it, which is always good. And then I just add a little bit of pepper, and it tastes just like something that you would spend that has way more sodium in it and is super seasoned. You can season something that's bland to taste in a healthier manner so that you don't have any problems. So I don't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to let you know I'm going vegan. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you embarking on a weight loss journey? I know that I mentioned it in my vlogs before, and I really want to start incorporating that into my Wellness Wednesdays, instead of it always just being about a recipe or things like that. And hopefully you are liking the recipes. They're just kind of little quick things to do if you're trying to eat healthier and make more things from scratch and save some dollars. So anyway, as always, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Sorry if I seem like I'm talking a mile a minute. It's the painkillers. This idea just came to me to make the video, and I really wanted to let you guys know the exciting news about me going vegan, and hopefully you will follow me on my journey. That does not mean you won't see like pigs and stuff like that, because I do have a husband, but I'm just trying to have more healthier ways in which I can eat and show you, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing in my lifestyle. So stay tuned for my next video. I really am trying to post on Wednesdays and Sundays, so I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye. Your personal physician will tell you what you need to lose and what you don't need to lose. So I will always implore people to talk with your doctor. Don't take a